Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel, welcome to Online Soccer Manager Best Tactics, and today we will see the best Chelsea team in Online Soccer Manager 2022. Let's go! Here in a new video. Welcome to everyone, and as you know, before we start this video, support the channel with your big like and also subscribe to my channel. Okay guys, let's start with the goalkeeper for Chelsea. We have Edouard Mendy. It's a good goalkeeper in the real life. Of course, it's a good goalkeeper also in Online Soccer Manager. He has 83 of quality, but he has 29 years old. And you know guys, this kind of players I recommend it more for bad teams or for medium teams. Maybe for Chelsea is fine at the start of the season because you can buy another goalkeeper, like for example Donnarumma, because he is really young. But after, you have to sell this kind of players because they don't upgrade too much, because he's 29 years old, and to upgrade him in a big team for 90, 100 players overall is really difficult. But his performance is good. Okay, now let's go with the left back. For the left back we have Ben Chilwell. I recommend a lot this player. Of course, he's not the best left back in the game. He has 24 years old, so he is young and he can grow up a lot to 90, 100, everything that you need it, and also 83 of quality. So yes, this kind of players, of course, I recommend you for bad teams, medium teams, and also top teams like Chelsea. Okay guys, so now let's go with the central back defenders. In this case we have Rudiger, as you can see over there, with 81 of quality and 28 years old. Of course, these players I recommend you more for a medium team, because for a medium team it's perfect, but maybe for a top team it's fine at the starter, but after you will have to change for another players with more quality, more overall, and of course more youngest players. Let's go with another central back, and I choose Thiago Silva for this 4-4-2 that we will make for this Chelsea. 84 of quality, really good quality for this legend, because he's a legend, but 36 years old. Maybe at the start of the season is fine because he's 84 of quality, 36 years old, you can put him like captain, so it's fine. His performance also is fine. It's not the best in the game or something like that, because we have too many that they are much better, but maybe for the start of the season is fine. But I recommend you, of course, this player more for medium teams. Okay, now let's go with the right back, and in the right back, be careful guys, because we have Reece James, one player that can be really good this year. Of course, I don't think that he will be the best right back in the game, because we have Hakimi, we have Alexander-Arnold, we have many players, but this is one of them. I think he's top 10 really easy because he's really good. 79 of quality, 21 years old, so he's fine. He can grow up a lot, he's really young, and his performance is really good. Sometimes he gives assists, goals, so it's fine. Okay guys, so now let's go with the central defensive midfield in this 4-4-2 that we are making with Chelsea. Quality 89, I think he will be 81 or 90 really easy, depends on Online Soccer Manager. 30 years old, I think this can be a problem, but his performance I can say that is really good. This player, it's amazing. He gives assists, goals not too much, but some assists, yes. I know maybe it's not the best central defensive midfield that we have in the game, because we have Rice, we have Kimmich, that Kimmich is still the best one. So of course these players I recommend you for all kind of teams, but you should know that he's 30 years old, so it's a little bit more difficult to grow up. Okay, now let's go with the central midfields that we have two, and they are really important parts of this team. I have to put Berkeley. I don't know if he will stay at Chelsea this season or he will go to Aston Villa or to another team. His quality 80, 27 years old. It's true that maybe for a medium team it's a good player, but for a top team I don't recommend too much this player. His performance, of course, is not the best. He gives some assists, he gives some goals, but he's not the best central midfield in the game. But yes, it's fine. For a medium team, it's not a problem with him, it's perfect. And now let's go with another central midfield, Kovacic. This one I recommend you for a top team. I can recommend it. Maybe for the bench player is fine, because you will have players like Milinkovic-Savic, like De Jong, that they are amazing, so of course his performance is really amazing. And the performance is Mateo Kovacic is good, but it's not the best one. He gives assists and goals, so yes, I recommend this player maybe to have it in the bench, but you have to know that his quality 84, 85 and also 27 years old. It's a good option, it's a perfect option of course for a medium team, but for a top team, yes, it's a good option, it's not a bad option. And now let's go with the central attacking midfield, Mason Mount. I choose him because I think he's a little bit much better than Havertz, also in the quality, 85 of quality and only 22 years old. And I can say that this player is really amazing and he gives a lot of assists. So of course I recommend this player 100%. And now let's go with the two strikers that we have in this team, and after I will show you some options that you can do with the lineup for Chelsea. In this case, Timo Werner, it's a player that maybe in the real life is not the best, but in Online Soccer Manager is really good. Striker, 86 of quality, overall 25 years old. It's a player that I recommend you too much. It's true that maybe he doesn't score in every game, but I can say 3 or 4 games he scored in a row, and maybe he has only one match that is not the best one, but I recommend a lot this player. He's young, 25 years old, really good quality, one of the best strikers in the game. And now let's go with the new signing of Chelsea, Romelu Lukaku, that it's a beast. I recommend you a lot this player. He's one of the best players in the game. 90 of quality this year, 28 years old. It's true that the age is not the best one, but it's fine, and he scores a lot of goals. He's a machine of scoring goals. It's true that this card that you can see over here is from Inter de Milan, but if you wanna scout him are the same information, but instead of that you will have to look in Premier League when Online Soccer Manager updates the Premier League. And now let's go to see some options with the lineup of Chelsea. Let's start with 4-4-2-B. It's a lineup that is really good, really balanced, so you can see that we have the players, the same players that I show you in the video. You have over here the same players. Instead of Lukaku, until they update the Premier League, I will put here Abraham. They have to change it. It's a new signing from Roma when it's training Jose Mourinho. So yes, one of the options that you have over here is that one. Maybe you will have to make some signings to balance the team or something like that, but it's a really good option for your team. Another option that you can use for this Chelsea is 4-3-3-B, where you have the wingers, Pulisic, that it's a beast. I recommend you a lot this player, and also Hudson-Odoi, really young player with big potential. So you have two wingers, and of course with 4-3-3-B you will have to put a central defensive midfield where you will have N'Golo Kante. Another option that you have for this team, 4-3-3-A, with Mount like central attacking midfield, the same team, but the difference is that instead of a defensive midfield you will have Mount, and also you have here Havertz instead of you wanna change them. And the final option that I recommend you for this team, for this Chelsea, it's a 4-2-4-A, that it's one of my favorite lineups that you can use. You can see that we will play with two strikers and with two central defensive midfields, where we have Kante and also we have Jorginho. Really good option too. Today, hope that you like this video. Of course, don't forget to support the channel, to press a big like to this video, to subscribe to my channel, and also to comment which player do you like the most in this Chelsea team. Bye bye guys.